Yeah, hello. My name is Magnus Oraka. I'm just coming into the house. Like I said, I really don't plan these topics. They come into my head, and I feel sometimes it's good we talk about them. You understand me, right? Now, I've realized every time I sit amongst Yoruba people to talk about the recent tribal, ethnic, and religious quagmire, they tend to visit the history. And a significant part of the history they visit is the Civil War. I've also had the opportunity to speak with some Fulani friends, and they too, they have a way of visiting the Civil War, the events of the Civil War. I guess some politicians may have embedded memories of the Civil War that tells them that the Igbos cheated them, or the Igbos did a terrible wrong on them. And this memory has stayed for so long and has become profoundly injurious to those these stories have been told to. I, for one, if I want to visit history, it must be for the purpose of drawing lessons to fix the future. Now, what I don't like about this set of Yorubas that like visiting history and this set of Fulanis or Hausas that like visiting history is like they go back to history in order to draw what will annoy them and what will further elongate the cultural dichotomy in Nigeria, or the natural coexistence in Nigeria. For me, if I'm going to visit history and the only memories I will bring is to affect whatever form of reconciliation for the future, I don't do that. Now, Nnamdi Azikiwe is dead. Akintola is dead. Ahmadu Bello, all the champions of this history, the characters of this history that we oftentimes love visiting, they are all dead. So, they will not see the future. They are not going to live with us in the future. So the question is, are we going to continue to jeopardize whatever chances in the future that necessitates us to find a common ground of unity because of the wrongs of our leaders in the past? Now, somebody made a comment in my post that the Igbos killed a lot of prominent individuals from other tribes while leaving their own. And I told him, I said, okay, let's look at this scenario. And I'm very serious. My eye, I've been battling with my eye. So in case you see the eye, I'm really battling with the eye. So please forgive what you see. Now, I told the man, I said, let us agree that everything that you say about the Igbos are correct. The Igbos killed your leaders while sparing their own. The Igbos killed Fulani while sparing their own. Let's assume these things were real. So are you now saying that we are going to build a country for the next 50 years, for the next 100 years, and the children of the children of the children of those that perpetrated this act will suffer for this act? Now, I am somebody who lives for tomorrow. Whatever I do, I try to live for tomorrow. Trust me, everything I'm doing on social media, I want to tell my Yoruba brothers, my Fulani brothers, my Hausa brothers, I have my own fair share of certain recalcitrants from the Igbo extraction. They come to my page, they come to my wall, they come to my messages, my message inbox, and they give me some very, very injurious insult. But I have learned to muster a superior perspective that says, okay, this whole thing, including the Yorubas that insult me, the Fulani that insults me, the Igbos that insult me, these whole set are victims of the past, are victims of the evil machination of our politicians. So, I told my friend, I said, what if everything is true? The question is, are we going to mortgage the future of our coexistence for the crimes of a few individuals in the past? Now let me tell you something. I don't think that when a certain group of officers decides to go on a killing spree, I don't think the Igbos had a meeting and say, okay, we want to meeting. Tomorrow we will. It's a decision of a group of people devoid of the contribution of the generality of the Igbos. It was Gowon who said, after the Civil War, no victor, no vanquished. By that statement alone, it meant, let's start from a clean slate. Let's not hold on to whatever may have transpired that had led to the Civil War. No victor, no vanquished. Let's start from a clean slate. But it appears the Yorubas and the Fulanis have refused to forget the past. And that refusal has mortgaged the very essence and future of Nigeria. That refusal to forget the past has crumbled whatever meaningful template we have for Nigeria to develop. So I ask, are we resolved to crumble Nigeria because of the bitterness we hold in the past of the actions of a certain few? Even some of the youth that carry this bitterness are not even witnesses to the actions. For me, I don't like making my videos long, so let me try and summarize. Look, Nigeria cannot break into the way we want it. Obviously, the Yorubas and the Igbos cannot live in one space together. If at all, the country must break. The country cannot break into north and south, having Igbos and Yorubas. It appears whoever that has built a situation of no love lost has made it very, very profound. So the Yorubas cannot be on their own, the Igbos cannot be their own. Obviously, the North Central will not want to be the overbearing and domineering core North. And the Midwest perhaps will not want to go with Biafra. Even for me, I strongly believe that Biafra is a very flawed concept. Very, very flawed concept. Flawed concept orchestrated by very, very flawed-minded people. F-L-A-W-E-D. So, trust me, even though I try to make my videos not to last more than 10 minutes, the whole concept, a lot of people are saying that I come here and I do things for Igbos. Please, if you're an Igbo man and you think whatever I'm doing is because I'm doing to gain your love, you are getting me wrong. I've always maintained in all my videos that I am for everybody, I'm for everybody, I'm for nobody. And I mean it. Not because I'm a two-edged sword. If you hold me carelessly, I'm going to cut you. Don't think today because I'm speaking against Yoruba, it means I'm a friend to you, the Igbos. Or tomorrow I'm speaking against the Igbos, tomorrow that means I'm a friend to Yorubas. No. I only strive to locate where injustice is. And when I spot it, I speak against it. In this instance, now, this time, injustice is being meted on the Igbos. So I'm speaking about it. If tomorrow there is injustice meted on the Yorubas, I'll speak against it. And so also, if there's injustice meted on the Fulanis, I'll also speak about it. Now, the idea that some Igbos are coming to my inbox to insult me, that the last one I read, one that wrote to me, said that please, nobody employed me to speak for Igbos. Igbos have developed Roboland. And I replied him, I said, nobody asked Igbo to come and develop my land. We like our land the way it is. In the future, we'll have people that will come and develop it. You came to my land, I gave you land, you build house, you are living life for yourself, you give birth, and then you say you are developing land for me. What type of mentality is that? Are you playing? Anyway, this video is not an attempt to, already kick the dust that has already settled. Truth is, the reason why I'm doing what I'm doing right now is simple. If a group of people can actually bring down the Igbos to ensure that they never become president, it's an indirect way of telling me, the Yoruba man, that if we can tell Igbos not to be president, the Yoruba man should never aspire to become president. And so is the Ijaw man, the Edo man, the Bini man, the Birom man in Middle Belt. And that is one of the main reasons why I'm doing what I'm doing. Not because I'm doing things for Igbos to like me. Even though I believe that the Igbos have two sets of people, the liberal Igbos and the Igbo supremacists. The part of, unfortunately, Nnamdi Kanu belongs to the set of Igbo supremacists, and so is Simon Ekpa. The liberal Igbos, the one who have a broader view of things, are more, but their voices are low. The Igbo supremacists are fewer, but their voices are louder. So it's a complex phenomenon that the more we try to even go into it, a little bit time as 10 minutes will not be enough to exhaust the discussion. Anyway, to round up this video, all I'm saying is this. If we are going to dwell in the past and pick what annoys us and pick what infuriates us, then the future will be bleak and bloody. But if we must visit the future and find the mistakes we did there in order to correct it so that we have a better future, then we can talk history. I think a lot of Yorubas and a lot of Fulanis are visiting history to pick what will justify their wickedness. That is very, very bad. The reason why we study history in our schools is not to go and pick what will get us angry. The reason why we visit history is to get a better plan for the future. Let's try to learn from the mistakes we have done in the past in order to build a better future. Indeed, a better Nigeria is possible. My name is Magnus Oroka, and I say please follow this page and share this post.